Hi, everyone. Let me grab Marie Chloe. Second. Hi
Hi, how are
there.
you?
Very well. How are you doing?
Amazing,
Very
amazing. Thank
good.
you for having me.
Oh, thank you for agreeing to do this. So happy to be in your company. I am such a fan, and I will tell you how this
Thank
all
you.
started. But for those of you that have just joined, welcome to Artist Chat. I am Anne Marie, the artist from Joan's Heart Studio. Today, I have my special guest, Marie uh, Chloe, is that right? Duval
Yeah,
Art.
that's right. Yeah,
She is based in Bushwick, Brooklyn, New York. Originally from a small town, I gather in Quebec, right?
yeah.
Canada. And you have a background in criminology. And how I found you is we have a mutual friend, Matthew Conrado. He and I worked together for the same company many few years back. Anyway, fast forward, we did a Zoom meeting to just speak about what we're doing. And shout out to Matt. He's the founder of Alphabet Mafia Consultancy. I told him I'd
Amazing. Yeah.
give a shout
Oh,
out.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
I love what he's doing.
so when we had this very casual Zoom, he had this beautiful piece of art in the
Yeah,
background, and it was yours. And I
thank you.
immediately followed and have been a fan ever since. So I will let you
Yeah,
do the speaking. So welcome. Can you let
thank
everyone
you.
know how long have you been painting and just tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, sure. I started painting in 2014, just right between my bachelor and my master degrees in criminology. And I went into it full time in 2016. So it's been 9 years that I've been full time at it, and it's been a great journey. I would say that it's not really far from criminology, as I'm very much still translating my interest in society, but instead of scientific papers, I paint about it. So I observe society and I translate it into visual.
I love it. It's so would you say that piece, do you know the piece that I'm speaking of, the artwork that Matt
Of
does have?
course, I know every piece that everyone has. I have
Okay.
like a very good memory for it. And I see Matt's Instagram posts and stories, and I always see my work behind, which makes me so happy. It's part of the series called Overthink. And that series has been with me for many years at this point. It's grown with me. And the idea behind it is to speak about humanity without describing who it is. It's kind of this anonymous element without the face that it's all of us. It's not a specific person. It's about society. It's about this need, I would say, of letting things go, but also not judging, not being stuck in a box, not thinking that there's one path, but really getting out of our head in terms of how we perceive things and judge and put things in boxes, but also how we live our lives of, you know, there's not one path to life. So yeah.
Yes, that's amazing. What inspires your art?
Very much what I've been studying criminology, which is more on the spectrum of sociology. So society, human. I read a lot. I travel a lot. So people are my inspiration, basically, and systems, how society works, the hidden structure of things, the layers. So, yeah.
Very cool. How do you handle, and I love watching you have a lot of beautiful places that you do residency. like the Barn Studio, for example, right? So beautiful. So I'm assuming
So
maybe
gorgeous.
I don't want to assume, but do you go to these types of places when you are having a creative block? So my question would be, how do you handle a creative block?
I don't go to those places with a creative block because they're usually planned a year or two ahead. So I never know when my
Oh,
creative block is going to hit. I
okay.
don't have much of a creative block. I'm knocking on wood, but um, I I work a lot and I get very inspired with what I'm doing. The process of it always, will trigger some new ideas. But I do take a lot of time away. I take, a month or two per year that I'm doing nothing except researching, thinking, reading, and that always feeds my practice. Take a lot of notes. So there's always kind of something in the pipeline that I want to investigate and paint.
Okay. What are you most proud of? If there is one thing or two, maybe three, I think there could be that one special thing. If there is, what would that be that you're most proud of?
Oh, my friends and family.
Oh,
I'm very, very proud of having this beautiful circle of people around me that really makes me happy. And then in terms of like accomplishment in my career, I
yes,
don't think there's one thing. I think it's like when I take the time to look back and from, you know, kind of like ditching my PhD to where at now, living in New York, that makes me very happy and
yes.
proud. But it's an accumulation of small victories, I would say.
Okay. What advice would you give to an aspiring artist?
Show up. I say that all the time. I mentor people. I always say that the only secret is to show up. Also, I say that I don't have all the answers and I'm still figuring out what it is to be an artist. And I think I will, and I hope I will be learning and growing my whole career. But the most important thing is to show up. And there's many ways to do that, but following up. This is happening because we stayed in touch. I answered
Yes,
to you. I'm here tonight. Um, and it's not only showing up in person, it's showing up in emails and follow-ups. It's supporting your friends when they're having a show. They're showing up in your studio, most importantly.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
So true. And I love your answer about that being most proud of. You have to have a support
Oh,
system.
yeah.
You have to have that community. And
Yeah.
there's no better feeling than I have goosebumps really by that answer because I love my family and friends. And I think that that's the most perfect answer. If you don't have that community that surrounds you, that
Yeah.
supports you, there's nothing else better than that. We'll close with this because I don't want to take up too much of your time. You've been so graceful to agree to do
Thank
this
you
on,
so much. It's so
short
lovely.
notice. Yeah, I'm trying to just build a community and make people aware that we are real people and we are out here. Buy from artists, support your local
Yeah.
artists.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than what we are creating. Do you have any
I so
announcements
agree.
or that you'd like to
Yes.
add or announce?
Yes.
Do it
Well,
here.
okay. So with some of my amazing friends who have the collective Eyes on Art, we are hosting Bushwick Open Studio in the upcoming weekend, 27th and 28th of September. They came to me to host that event at my place, which is chez nous. It means at mine. It's an alternative art space slash my studio slash my home. So we welcome people. You can send me a direct message. I'll share the information. And it's a great event that's happening every year on the Bushwick Open Studio. So it's really nice to see where people are working, artists are creating, and engage with them in a casual layback setting. So there's that coming.
Awesome. And you are a part of that, the Bushwick Art Show that's
Yes.
happening this weekend?
Yes,
Perfect. I've read
exactly.
a little bit about that. I would love to try to make that if I could, or something. I will continue to follow you, and someday I know we will meet in person, and I
Oh,
look
yeah,
forward to that
I
for
know.
sure.
I look
For
forward to
sure.
it too as well.
Yeah. So listen, all the best to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You're doing such
Thank
great
you.
things, and take
Likewise.
care. We'll be in touch. Have a good night.
Yes. Bye. Thank
Bye
you. Thank you
bye.
for having me. Bye
Yes, you're
bye.
very welcome. Bye.
Bye.